Should you be pulling for Jinzhi's weapon in Wuthering Waves? With the release of Jinzhi coming soon, you might be considering about pulling for her weapon, or even might be looking for a reason to not pull on it, and just use your remaining pulls on the next character. Is it a must-have or not? What are the other options? So hey guys, Legion here. In this video, I'll be talking about if you need or should be pulling for Jinzhi's weapon. Before that, I am currently doing a Yinlin giveaway which ends tomorrow. Pretty simple to enter. All you need to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. I will then pick one of you guys. I'm also going to do the same for Jinzhi, so for those who don't win, don't worry about that. You'll have a chance on Jinzhi as well. Alright, back to the video. So a few days ago, they did a few changes to both Jinzhi and her signature weapon, which changes how we play the character. Jinzhi used to be a basic attack focused for the main part of her damage, but after the change, her resonance skill is also the main highlight of her kit, being the main part of her damage, which is basically the big Hyper Beam Dragon move. Such a cool move. One of my favorite aspects about the character. But now for the changes on the weapon itself. So first of all, it is called Ages of Harvest, and the old kit used to look like this, but now the new effects should look a little more like this. 12% additional damage bonus for all attributes, 24% damage bonus when using her resonance skill, and another 24% damage bonus when using her intro skill, with a uptime of 12 seconds, which is kinda insane guys. Her weapon will be boosting her damage by so much. Just by popping both the skill and intro skill, you get a 48% damage bonus, which is nuts, and it lasts 12 seconds, so it means it will have a full uptime on her DPS rotation. Very big. Another important mention for this weapon is the main stat. The main stat is actually a crit rate weapon, which is huge for the main DPS units, so building Jinzhi will be even easier with this weapon. Now sure, this weapon looks insane on paper, but is Jinzhi gonna be just fine with the other broad blade options in the game? Let's go take a look. Okay, so I pulled up the second best in slot for Jinzhi, which will be the 5-star Lustrous Razor. The effects on the weapon are good. The only downside is that the main stat is a attack percent, which for a main DPS you usually want crit, but if you have good echoes with high crit rate and crit damage, then you should be just fine using this weapon on Jinzhi. It allows her to get her ultimate more often with the energy regen, and it gives her a low damage boost when she uses her skill. But unfortunately, there is a huge downside using this weapon on Jinzhi. If we compare this with her signature weapon, it's not even close to a 48% damage bonus that her weapon provides, and it's not even near close, so huge damage difference. The fall off would be insane. And if I do take a look at the other 4-star options that we have the 4-star Battle Pass option, which does seem like a nice pick. However, the skill on it isn't really optimal. The only good thing on this weapon is that the main stat is crit rate, which is perfect for Jinzhi, but the effect isn't the best as it provides only extra damage for basic and heavy attack, which isn't the main part of Jinzhi's damage. And we also have to take into account that it is a 4-star weapon, which does have lower base stats, which results in lower damage. So yeah guys, looking over the other weapons of the game that Jinzhi can use, her weapon is clearly in a tier of its own when it comes to Jinzhi. That is the verdict, that her weapon is the best, and it's really not close. All the other broad blades are not quite on its level in terms of raw damage, so if you really want to maximize your Jinzhi, I'd recommend pulling for it. But that is to say, if you aren't too worried about having the maximum amount of damage on your Jinzhi, You can easily make up the lack of her weapon with a good build, and by using the other weapons in the game, you'll still be able to clear everything, no problem, so no worries about that. But for those who will be pulling on the weapon, I wish you good luck. That is basically all for this video. Like and sub for more Wuthering Waves content. See you all in the next one.